Welcome to Menopause Moment. I'm Susan Baroncini-Moe. This episode is sponsored by Medterra, our CBD, your health. I'm sorry I'm not doing a live video today. Thursdays are a client day, and so it's a little hard for me to fit in doing a live video with my clients. So today I'm talking about dry mouth and thirst, which are two slightly less common symptoms of menopause, and I'm recording this episode in advance. I'm sorry, ladies. But actually, I would love if you would tell me in the comments, wherever you're watching this, if you like the live episodes better, if you like me doing it live, or if this format is, they're kind of the same either way, but if you like the live videos, let me know and I'll keep doing those. But it's kind of fun to do them live. I never know if people are going to show up or where they're going to be or whatever. Anyway, okay, so today we're talking about dry mouth or thirst. Before I get into our subject for today, please be sure and check with your doctor before taking medical advice from the internet. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a woman in perimenopause who refuses to be sidelined or inconvenienced by her hormones. So these are the answers that I've found for myself. But before you take any advice from me or anyone else online, check with your doctor. Okay, saliva. Your spit. Okay, saliva has a lot of functions in the body. It helps digest food, controls bacteria in the mouth, and prevents infection. It helps you chew and swallow, and it protects teeth from decay. And in perimenopause and menopause, your saliva levels can change. So what happens with these symptoms? Well, first and foremost, you may have a persistent feeling of dry mouth. You may have bad breath. You might have a bitter or metallic taste in your mouth. Now, it is important that you pay attention to this. Note that dry mouth can be a side effect of about 1,800 drugs on the market today. It can also be a side effect of chemotherapy. So be sure to see your doctor and your dentist to make sure it's not one of those things or something else before you assume that it's your hormones, because it might be something else. It might be something serious. It could be a side effect of your drugs that you're taking. Who knows? So make sure you check. But what happens to some women in perimenopause and menopause is that their mucous membranes dry out. So you feel like you have a super dry mouth. Yeah. So this happens because before perimenopause, your salivary cortisol is regulated by estrogen. And as your estrogen declines, the dryness emerges. So you might have frequent thirst, you might have sores in your mouth, cracked lips, a dry tongue. You may have a little difficulty speaking or tasting. You might have trouble chewing or swallowing without that extra moisture. You may have bad breath, a sore throat, or other oral health problems. And it is, again, really important to visit your dentist and your doctor to check this out and make sure it's not something else. But it may be related to your hormone levels. Okay, we're going to take a short break for a word from our sponsor, and then we'll be back to talk about some solutions for dry mouth and thirst. For many women, menopause comes with hot flashes and night sweats, and they can be brutal. Mine kept me awake all night, so I was tired and cranky all day long. I tried all kinds of supplements and CBD oils, but nothing put a dent in my hot flashes. Then, I started using Medterra's CBD oil, and my hot flashes and night sweats were dramatically reduced in severity and frequency, so I wake up less often and get a lot more sleep. Just a dropper under my tongue in the morning and another one at night, and my hot flashes decreased by about 80%. And unlike many of the CBD oils I tried, there's almost no taste to Medterra's CBD oil, which makes it a lot easier to take. Get your CBD oil at medterra.com today and use the promo code Menopause Moment, all lowercase, for 10% off your order. Okay, we're back. Let's talk solutions. But again, I cannot emphasize it enough. Be sure and check with your doctor before taking any medical advice from the internet, from this show, or anywhere else. Just check with your doctor. Okay, solutions. Hydration is important. You may know, if you watch my other show, I always have a bottle of Trader Joe alkaline water, or what's the other one I have? I can't remember the name of the water I drink. The other water I drink. Essentia is the other water I drink. That's what it is. I drink alkaline water, and I don't do that because I believe in the alkaline diet. I do it because alkaline water has been shown to be easier on the digestive tract, and I have a little gastritis. So my system likes alkaline water better. Now, it's really good to drink water in general We tend to be dehydrated in general. About 75% of Americans are, they say, dehydrated. And they say the research shows that 78% of older Americans are dehydrated. So we get a little more dehydrated as we get older. So I keep water next to me all the time. I sip water all day long. You can also drink sugar-free drinks, and that can help. Try to avoid drinks that have caffeine. Those can have a dehydrating effect. So, and alcohol too. So alcohol and caffeine both have dehydrating effects and aren't great for helping you with any thirst, or, I mean, it might feel good at first, like, you know, a hot day drinking a cold beer, it feels great. I can't lie, it really does. But caffeine and alcohol also are dehydrating in the long run, and will also be likely to help trigger some other symptoms like hot flashes. So stick to caffeine-free, sugar-free. You can choose sugar-free gum. I also keep some Trident next to my workspace. I have some right here. Look at this. I keep this one. I've got also some nice cinnamon over here. So I keep cinnamon gum next to me. So if I get a little dry mouth, I can just, you know, chew a little piece of gum. And you can also use sugar-free hard candy. Don't chew those. They will damage your teeth. My sister's a dentist. I know this. And but having gum or candy of the sugar-free variety can help stimulate the flow of saliva. So those can be helpful. Be careful. They can also create a little gas in your digestive system, so they may make you a little gassy. But generally, try to avoid tobacco anyway, but especially if you're experiencing dry mouth. Spicy and salty foods may be a little painful to your dry mouth, so you may want to avoid those. Especially, imagine spicy or salty foods and you have cracked lips and or a little, you know, sore in your mouth, and that salt or spice gets in there. It stings. Don't do that. Okay. There are some over-the-counter solutions like Biotin or Aura Moist. Guys, ladies, I am in a Facebook group called I Hate the Word Moist, so I hate that I have to say these words today, but Biotin is a product line for dry mouth. It comes in a toothpaste, a mouthwash, and a gel. And Aura Moist is a little patch that you put in the mouth, and it's supposed to stimulate saliva as well. Definitely check with your dentist before you try any of these solutions, and make sure that they're the right choice for what you're experiencing. And make sure that you check with your doctor and your dentist to make sure your dry mouth isn't related to a side effect of a medication you're on, or some sort of problem that you're having that isn't related to your hormones. Better to be safe than sorry. All right, I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching. Flash on.